All right, guys, we won the battle, but we haven't quite won the war. I think there's a lot more to come with this public land battle. Let's not give up the fight now. With that being said, I just wanted to thank a couple people who I thought really led the charge on this. Starting with Randy Newberg. I don't know what we would have done without him. I mean, he was leading the charge on the information every day, and it seemed like he had quite a bit of insight with some of these senators and congressmen and women. So I really wanted to reach out to Randy Newberg and say thank you of Fresh Tracks. If you guys saw some of his stuff, I suggest that you reach out to him also and thank him. Also, I know it's kind of weird that Montana got thrown out of this, but we were right there in the charge helping you guys fight. And I just wanted to thank Senator Daines and Senator Sheehy of Montana for really leading the charge in the Senate. I thought those guys did a heck of a job. Couldn't be prouder to call those guys my senators. Also, in the House, I just want to thank Congressman Zinke. I was quite impressed with how he got it thrown out of the House at the start, and I really thought that he led the charge for us there, so I'm grateful for him. I was glad to have him as a plan B in case this snuck through the Senate. So if you guys get a chance, please reach out to those guys, thank them. Also, I was getting a lot of comments how people were trying to turn this into a political issue, Democrat, Republican. Guys, let's just not do that. That's not what we need. That's how we let them win. This isn't a Democrat, Republican, blue, red issue. This is America issue. This is our land. It's our public land. So let's not forget it. Also, I was getting quite a few comments of people who were saying that it's ridiculous that we want to keep these lands when not everyone gets to use them and we all pay for them. Well, to that, I just strongly encourage those folks to come out here and utilize some of this public land, and maybe they'd have a different perspective on it. So if you guys get the opportunity, come on out, check it out. I think you'll be surprised, and I think you'd change your mind. Another point I was getting quite a bit was on the farmer-rancher side, and people were saying how I'd rather keep public lands and get rid of ranch and farmlands, and that's just really not the case. That's not my go-to here. My go-to is not public land instead of public land, farmer ranches. Honestly, what I think we should do is I think we should take some of these rundown neighborhoods and see if we can't maybe bring them back. Also, do a better job of looking at what land we have to maybe infill and maybe be more practical in our utilization of these lands. I think there's a lot of waste with yards. I'll be honest, I hate my yard. I hate mowing. I hate doing yard work. If I had to give up my yard in order to keep my public lands, sign me up, guys. That's just my own take. If you guys like your yard and you like mowing, that's all. I get it. We all have our own opinion. But don't try to make it out that I just want to get rid of everything but public lands. I think there's a lot of other options. I mean, I think we could take places like Detroit that are run down, horrible. I think we could definitely put some infrastructure there, maybe give some folks some incentives to move there and help bring back those communities instead of wasting public lands. We live in a time where we can really expand anywhere that we want with these online jobs. And I know a lot of people have those. So I think there's a lot more option than just going straight from public land to ranch land. That's not my take. But I just really wanted to say thank you to everyone, and I appreciate it. And let's keep up the fight, and we'll win the war.